Hello, it's the NFL exporter Ty Goodman, and we're talking the mid-season report for the AFC. We're moving over now to our power rankings, and coming in at number 1 are the Denver Broncos at 7-1. Number 2, the New England Patriots at 7-2. Number 3, the Kansas City Chiefs at 9-0. Number 4, the Indianapolis Colts at 6-2. Number 5, the Cincinnati Bengals at 6-3, and rounding out that top 6 power rankings are the Cleveland Browns at 5-4. If the playoffs were to start today, those would be the teams that made it into the playoffs, and I think that is a very strong crop of teams when you look at possible first-round matchups between a Kansas City and Cincinnati and Indianapolis, a Kansas City and a Cleveland, and a Cincinnati and an Indianapolis. I do believe that New England and Denver will be the 2 teams that have the best records in the AFC and get the byes. I expect for them to meet in the AFC Championship game. That was the expectation last year, and we've seen the Baltimore Ravens go into Denver and win that ball game. And I do feel that there are teams in the AFC who do hold the recipe to stop Tom Brady or Peyton Manning for one game. When you look at what has worked in the past, teams have had a strong running game, having the ability to play some ball control offense. They've also not turned the ball over is a big key. And then when it comes to stopping Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, you always want to have a very good pass rush to keep these guys under constant duress and make them uncomfortable throughout the day, and then being able to stop the run, which can limit play action ability. So I do think teams like Indianapolis, who's already beat Denver, a team like Kansas City, they can, come in and pose some potential problems, disrupting the offense of the Patriots or Broncos, but I don't think that that will happen this year. When we do look at the other teams who are right there vying for a wild card spot, and I do believe it's only going to be one spot left in the AFC, and it'll really come down to if it is not Cleveland or Cincinnati winning that AFC North. The other potential threats are the Jets right now, like Cleveland, are 5-4. And then you have Tennessee, San Diego, and Miami, who are also 4-4. So when I look at what potentially teams in that bottom tier there that may come up and take that 6th spot, if it were not Cleveland right now at this point in time, I'd probably be looking at the Jets or Tennessee. I think they have the best recipe, again, as we established, to pose a potential threat, upsetting a Denver Bronco or New England Patriot team. That obviously would be very tough going to Denver or New England to win a playoff game. But again, the Jets have a solid running game to play ball control offense when Geno Smith has limited turnovers. And their defense has been solid all year. They've had success. And then we talk about Tennessee, another team with a young quarterback who, when limiting turnovers, Jake Locker, can be effective. They do have Chris Johnson, who, can get loose. It looks like he's trying to turn the corner, period. The Tennessee running game, along with the back of Sean Green, who's more of a bruiser, and their defense is playing outstanding this year. So if Cleveland or Cincinnati doesn't make it in that 6th spot, I'd expect for the Jets or Tennessee to get in there. I don't want to discount San Diego at 4-4 with Phillip Rivers leading the way. He has the potential to put big points up and lead the Chargers. He is a veteran, former Pro Bowl player, but I don't think they have the running game, and the inconsistencies on the defensive side of the ball, I believe, will hold the Chargers back and have them looking on the outside, looking in once the playoffs were to start. So this is the NFL exporter, Ty Goodman. We'll be back to talk some more NFL football right after this.